World records are broken by a fraction of a second, and that same technology which is propelling the world's greatest athletes is available to us all to train harder, recover quicker, and achieve new personal bests on the road, track and treadmill. The Nike Air Zoom Tempo Next Percent is a great all-round running shoe. The technology in this shoe is similar to that in the shoe worn by Eliud Kipchoge during his sub 2-hour marathon. It sits at the lower end price point of Nike's premium running shoe lineup with a full retail price of £179. With the other shoe models it sits alongside being the Vaporfly at $223 and the alphafly at $269. There are bargains to be had out there with the Tempo available on sale for as little as £90. I've also seen the Vaporflies for sale as low as $135, and I'll provide links to the best UK and US deals I found online in the video description, so do check those out and grab yourself a bargain. What all three shoes have in common is a carbon composite plate that runs through the midsole of the shoe. This technology gives you greater return on your energy output, propelling your foot forward into your next stride. The Tempo shoe has a total stack height of 46mm in comparison to 40mm on both the Alpha and Vaporfly shoes. The world governing body for athletics has ruled that for a shoe to be legal it needs to have a stack height that doesn't exceed 40mm. So while fine for day-to-day training, if you're looking to compete professionally, then you're going to need an alternative shoe to the Tempo come race day. The heel to toe drop on the shoe is 10mm compared to 4 in the Alphafly and 8 in the Vaporfly. In terms of weight, the Tempos come in at the heaviest at 264 grams. This compares to 249 in the Alphafly and 196 in the Vaporfly. Moving on to performance, I ran a personal best 5K the first time I ran in these shoes and have since improved on that time again in subsequent runs. Having transitioned previously from running in a mixture of conventional all-purpose trainers and minimalist barefoot shoes, I found my recovery between runs in these shoes has reduced significantly. My legs feel fresher the next day, even after a hard session. The shoe absorbs a lot of the impact, putting less strain on your legs, joints and muscles, allowing me to train more frequently. In terms of the shoe's construction, it has a very similar forecut construction to that of the Alphafly shoe, with a Zoom X foam and 2 Air Zoom pods sat in the front portion of the shoe. However, the real here of the shoe is made of React foam, whereas both the Alphafly and Vaporfly constructed of Zoom X in the heel. In practical terms, this makes the Tempo Next Percent a more durable day-to-day running shoe, as opposed to the Alpha and Vaporfly, which Nike very much promote as a race day shoe, both of which you can expect to deteriorate more quickly over time, particularly in the rear of that shoe, due to a greater proportion of the shoe being constructed of the Zoom X foam. Compared to conventional everyday trainers, it is a very different sensation running in these shoes, and that can take a little bit of adjusting to. For me personally, these shoes hit that sweet spot of incorporating Nike's cutting edge technology, but a fraction of the price of their more premium race day shoes. Ahead of purchasing these, I went to Nike's flagship store on Oxford Street and I tried on all 3 pairs and tried them out on a treadmill. My personal favorite was the Tempos in terms of comfort and stability while running. If you found this review video helpful, do shop for your shoes via the links in the video description and drop any questions you still have in the comments. Lastly, do check out my review of the Nike Metcon training shoes up here. Have a great run and see you in the next video.